Okay, we're back with Chef Ray Comiskey with Capital Grille.
Yep.
Now, we talked a lot about the meat, the selection, how important it is, how to cook it. Now let's talk about the rub. And these are all ingredients people can have at home. Then this stuff you use at the Capital Grille.
Most of these ingredients you can find around your house. Mm-hmm. And this is one of my favorite rubs. It's very earthy. And it's got coffee in it, and I love coffee. Oh. So we're going to start off, we're going to use a Kona coffee in this, and we actually use a decaffeinated coffee. Obviously, we don't want to eat steak at night and then be up all night because we had caffeine, right? So
we
use a little decaffeinated coffee. Okay. I use a little granulated garlic in there, and then we use some fresh ground black pepper.
Okay. Now, how do you measure this out?
Teaspoons.
Just teaspoons.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We'll have the recipe, I think, later for you on the website, so you can get that. Some seasoning salt. We just use a plain seasoning salt. I use a little bit of granulated sugar. Okay. Some grated Parmesan, and then some dry mustard powder. And again, this rubs you can just make right up before you do it. They're blended in there, and that's as simple as that. And then we're going to take our dry aged strip steak that we use, and we're just going to heavily coat that in this rub. Okay. Now, like I was saying, cooking wise, about an inch, you want a minimum of an inch. And so temperature of thickness of the steak. So what I'm recommending is you're going to do about 3 minutes per side on an inch steak for medium rare. Okay. Okay. So I brushed down the grill. It's nice and clean.
And we're talking about how important that is to make sure the grill is
clean. The grill is very clean. And then we're going to make sure this might flame up on you, so be a little bit careful. Okay. But we want to wipe it down with a little bit of olive oil. And then all we have to do for the steak is put it on here. Okay? Now, two things. Extremely hot. Okay? We're going to do that to sear all the flavors in, and then we're going to move it to the other side where it's a little bit cooler, so you kind of bake it a little bit longer to get it cooked all the way through. So good technique, 3 minutes per side for medium rare for an inch cut steak. Okay. And then you would go a minute more the more done you want it. Medium, it would be
medium well, 2 minutes. Yeah,
enough,
like that. Okay. So now, what about fish? Kind of you said it needs to be really really high temperature.
Really high temperature steak. You would season this, a nice clean grill, and you could just put that right on there. And you're going to see, because this grill is clean, it won't stick at all. Perfectly marked right on your fish. And obviously this is ahi tuna, best grade tuna you can buy. So we're not going to cook this long. We're going to cook this about 2 minutes aside. We're going to serve it medium rare. Okay. But that's the key right there.
Got it. And we were just talking earlier, my mom used to like to put aluminum foil down so it's less cleanup, but you said it's not the same thing.
Well, grilling is all about the direct heat, the flame hitting your food and giving you that flavor. So when you put something down to prevent that, then you go back to baking or pan frying or sauteing.
So it's not necessarily the same.
No, it's not.
Easy to clean.
But it's very, exactly.
Okay. So. All right, Chef Ray, thank you so much for joining us. His recipe on this rub is actually, you can find right on our website, kshb.com. Happy grilling.